Hello, Namaste, I'm back. Thank you all for the support and encouragement given to me for my previous video, Managing Weight Gain. When I revisited the video, I felt that I should add few more points to it from a different perspective with regards to food and exercise. And those two aspects which I would like to focus on with regards to food are the detoxification and metabolism. So why detoxification? Because only when the body is clean, devoid of toxins and start functioning properly will the metabolism set right. And unless the metabolism is set right, we cannot achieve weight loss and we could not even maintain or manage weight. But before you commence the practice of any of these dietary patterns, you need to follow a regimen the previous night. At dinner the previous night, the food should be kept very light, as in khichdi or rice porridge is advisable, along with a teaspoon of cow's ghee. And 2 hours after that, you're supposed to take triphala. Triphala churnam or triphala powder. It is also called triphaladi churnam. It also comes in the tablet form. You need to take 2 teaspoons of triphala churnam with a glass of hot water. What you could do is take a small quantity of hot water, mix these 2 teaspoons of triphala into it, drink that and top it with a glass of hot water. If you're going for the tablet form, then you can take 2 tablets with a glass of hot water. Now the next morning, this is to ensure that you evacuate your bowels properly the next morning or the morning that you start with the diet. The first thing that you need to take on the morning that you start with the diet would be 2 glasses of warm water. Following that, you can take a large glass of warm water with half a lemon squeezed into it and 2 teaspoons of honey added to it. This will ensure detoxification. Now this consumption of hot water and the hot water with lemon and honey should become a part of your life. It should be a habit that you need to develop, because even if you are not on any kind of diet, this will still take care of your metabolism and detoxification to a certain extent. Now I am going to discuss with you 3 different types of dietary patterns, going from the most intense one to the least intense one. The most intense one, or the liquid diet, would mean that you consume only liquids throughout the day. It could be liquid in any form, like herbal tea. It could be lemon water with honey. It could be tender coconut water, buttermilk. But you could go for vegetable juices. Fruit juices are also allowed, but not more than 2 glasses per day because of the high sugar content in the fruit juice. You could follow 3 days of the liquid diet, and on the 4th day in the morning, you could break the fast or break the liquid diet by consuming a bowl of fruits. That's in the morning. In the afternoon, you will take a large bowl of boiled vegetables, and at night you could take khichdi. And the next morning you can resume your regular food pattern. The second diet that I want to tell you is the fruit and liquid diet. It's a combination of the liquids with the fruits. So in this dietary pattern, along with all the liquids that I mentioned earlier, you could take fruits, 2 bowls of fruits per day. So in the afternoon or mid-morning and mid-evening or towards night, you can take 1 large bowl of fruits each. And when you come out of this diet, the same way as you did previously, the 4th day, that you can practice it for 3 days, and on the 4th day, after finishing 3 days of this liquid and fruit diet, when you get back, you have to take a large bowl of vegetables, cooked vegetables, and some sprouts in the morning. And in the afternoon, you can take some khichdi, and by night you can resume your normal food pattern. In the third type of diet, which is the easiest to follow, is just to take fruits and vegetables and sprouts for 3 days. Along with all the liquids that I mentioned, you could take fruits, 2 bowls, vegetables as much as you want, and sprouts also as much as you would like to. Just do this for 3 days, and on the 4th day, you can directly go to the cooked food. Now, irrespective of which diet you follow, apart from the liquid that I mentioned, you must take at least 8 glasses of water. Only then the detoxification would be complete. So this is what I wanted to tell you with respect to the food. And when it comes to exercises, I thought I should include some floor exercises which will help you to get your body toned better. So these are not from the yogic sequence. I would be showing you these exercises, and once again I would like to underline the fact that this should not be attempted by those of you who have back pain or who have any other major joint pains. And once you start with these exercises, there is a possibility that you develop some soreness in the muscles, which is absolutely fine. That is because when the muscles have not been moved and when you have taken up something new, there bounds to be some amount of soreness. You can just use a hot pack or so to get rid of that pain, and you should not stop the practice. I would suggest that you continue the practice, maybe to a lesser extent. But if it is a pain that you develop, then I would suggest that you discontinue the practice and just resort to some less strenuous ones. The asanas that I mentioned in the first video could be practiced.
So now we will start with the exercises. Each of these exercises could be tried for 5 times each on one side, and gradually building it up to 10 times or even more as you feel more and more comfortable doing it. The first one that I'm going to show is in standing, where you stand with the feet wide apart, stretch the arms and clasp the fingers of the hands and start rotating the hands around or the arms around your body. Rather than rotating the upper part of the body, you're rotating the hands around your body. So do it for 5 counts and then in the opposite direction for another 5. The second exercise is also in standing, where you place the feet wide apart, turn the right foot, toes pointing to the right, turn the upper body to the right, and you try and push yourself down, the body down as low as you could, and then come up straight and repeat it. Try and go down as much as you could, and you can feel the toning of the thighs. Now the third exercise is in sitting, where you sit with your feet wide apart. You try and touch the right hand to the right leg and then the left hand to the left leg, while your spine stays as straight as it could. Do not let the spine bend. After you're done with the same side, then you do it on the opposite side. Try to touch the right hand to the left foot and then left hand to the right foot. Now you lie down on your back. Take the feet closer. If required, you can support the lower back with the hands. Place the hands together at the lower back. If not, leave them by the side of the body. Now lift or raise the legs up as high as you could without bending the knee. And when you release, try and do it as slow as you could. You will feel the tightening and the stretch of the lower abdomen and the pelvic muscles. The next exercise is where you bend the knees, place the feet on the ground. Now raise the feet up and try to take it to the level of the knees. Do not let the knees come closer to your body when you lift the upper body up, as I am going to show you now. Now interlock the fingers of your hands and place the hands at the back of the neck. Try to support the neck fully with the thumb going on the sides of the neck. Now lift up your upper body as high as you could, trying to take the nose as close as possible to the knees. Do not let the knees get closer to the chest or move from its position. Now the fifth exercise is the crunches, where you place the feet on the ground, knees are bent, and with the hands in the same position as the previous one, placing the feet fully on the ground, you lift up as high as you could and then go down from the upper body. Try not to get the elbows towards the knees, elbows pointing to the sides. The sixth exercise that I want to show you is where your knees are bent and you place the feet as wide apart as possible away from each other. Now you try and touch the hands to the feet on alternating the sides. You take the right hand towards the right foot and the left hand towards the left foot. Now you lie on your abdomen or go on your abdomen. Now go on your knees. Place the hands at a comfortable distance from the knees. You take or you lift the right knee up and take it as close as possible to the chest and then move it backwards such that the foot goes as high as it could. Once again, try to bring the knee closer to the chest and then moving backwards, try to take the foot as high as you could. Now repeat the same on the other side. Once you're done with these exercises, just lie down on your back, let the feet move apart, hands away from the body, and try to relax. Take few deep breaths and let the body relax. Following the relaxation, you could carry on with the yogic asanas that I had mentioned in the previous video and the breathing exercise as well as the pranayama.
So I hope you like this video, and as I had mentioned earlier, I'm going to link my email ID in the description box below, and if you have any questions or further discussions needed, please feel free to email me. Thank you.